ready?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Good morning, everybody. We are live for game number 1. Ed versus Monster. Let's go. We are on dry heat. Monster won the dice roll, and he has picked dry heat, boys. Oh, I'm not sure if it's gonna show. Anyway, it should be. Oh, I didn't even pick the map, boys. I'm a bit groggy. It's early for me. Last 16 in the best of the rest tournament, and we have Jared in the house. Let's go. How's it going, Jared?
Yo, not too bad. You?
Yeah, just woke
groggy.
up. Yeah, bro, just woke up.
8 p.m. here.
That's 3 a.m. here. I did a power nap after, I don't know, at 1 o'clock I fell asleep, did a power nap, woke up at 1:45 or something. Yeah, bro.
Nice, man.
Let's see. A lot of points being bet as well for the predictions. Red player Monster at the bottom. And we have Ed at the top. 3 miners for Steve. Able to get a miner drone from Ed, slowing him down a bit. And Steve going another miner from the War Factory. What do you think about that, Jared? Oh my goodness.
This is dangerous versus Ed.
Yeah.
Very dangerous versus Ed. I'm surprised actually that Ed is not pressuring here. Usually he's all over you if you go even just a miner more. He's just all over you. He's up 2 tanks. No, but Steve does get the drone. He needed that drone.
Needed that drone to slow Ed down.
Absolutely needed that drone. Doing all right here, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of nullified Ed's pressure of that drone.
Double War Factory for both of them. Ed pressuring from the cliff here on the right side.
Close. Mirror build.
Triple War for both of them. Steve still ahead. Oh, no, it's best of the 9. It's still best of the 9. Last 16 is still best of the 9. Quarterfinals is best of 11.
Yeah, Steve ahead here because he went that extra miner. Steve ahead. You can see his eco's doing a lot better.
Bad push in. Who's got the positioning here? Oh.
And dogs. Ugh, they wrecked Steve's tanks. Decision by Steve here to just hit the tanks away from his base, but I think might be in some trouble here.
Wow, Steve is in trouble.
He does save 3. Just save a couple,
Yeah.
but he's out tanked 2-1.
Yeah, out tank 2-1. 12 tanks for Ed, 6 for Steve. Desolators out to help. Miners being moved to the left side.
Yeah, good idea with the Desos. That was good.
Yeah. And now should he, if he goes Battle Lab, he might go broke. I don't think Battle Lab is the... No, he's stretching towards the left, Steve.
Yeah, I think you gotta get another miner out at least before you go lab.
Yeah, he's going broke already. Yep. Steve
Being
going
forced to have to
broke.
build Desos because he's behind, way behind on tanks.
Yep. 4 rhinos split on the right side for Ed. Deso there. Switches over to the oil.
Not sure that's worth it. I'm not sure that's worth those 4 tanks there to get that oil. Maybe it is, I don't know, but you're gonna lose a couple probably.
Yeah, nice desoing.
But you know he could repair those tanks too, you know. So.
True. 7 tank advantage for Ed, going for 4th War Factory, while Steve goes for a ref on the left side. So Steve ahead by a miner. and 2 go AFK for some reason. You might have had those selected in the tank group. Steve does not notice. Oh, puts him back to work. Okay. Oh, and Steve getting caught off on the left side. Oh, Ed picking off tanks one by one there.
To defend that miner, it's probably gonna go down.
Gets the dump, and the miner drives towards its death.
Yeah.
And the left side oil might go down as well.
The eco just completely drained.
Yeah. Targeting a second miner. Steve, does not save it, and a miner goes down.
Yeah, here you just gotta sell and hope to counterattack, but I don't know. He just doesn't have enough. And Ed is building drones.
Ed's still out tanking. He's got the production.
Pretty much all but lost here, I think. You're out tank 2-1. You're out miner 2-1.
Yeah.
Generally not a good, not good.
And out, no oils either.
No oils either.
Nice deso though.
Yeah. It is a service depot. You wonder if he's gonna repair. No, nope.
Oh, drone getting value.
Trying to force a trade or something out of here.
Yeah, that's
Not gonna work though.
Ed's got a split in Steve's base. Still targeting the miner with the split. Yeah. Yeah, not looking good for Steve. Game 1's gonna go to Ed.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
The lead comes out for Ed as well.
Defeated.
And GG is called. Game 1 will go to Ed. But most games on this map, they go really quick. They don't even reach tech, bro.
Yeah. If you're playing Ed, there's a safe bet that you're probably gonna get some pressure towards either this Derrick or this airport early on. I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that Ed will do that. He's not the type of player to wait around.
No, he's not. Oh, Steve needs to fix his miner immediately.
Oh, yeah, that'll mess you up.
Steve's
It's a shame
spawning on the
that
left
miner
side.
is just he just hasn't seen it.
No,
It's gonna put him behind a little bit, especially building Connies and NGs.
I hope he fixed it now. Nope, still going
Oh, he
towards the
still
orb.
hasn't. Oh, this is almost a game ender at this point.
Yeah,
It's
doesn't
close.
Get, now fixes it. Yep.
Okay.
And
He's gonna go
Jacob's up.
completely broke. Not even gonna get that second ref up, I don't think. Before he goes broke. Be close. He does. Just barely gets it with 200 credits left.
Oh man.
And Ed going 0 behind it.
Oh, does get a drone though.
That's good. He absolutely needed that drone.
Yeah. Oh, Steve gets droned as well.
And now he's just broke. You see, he's just broke, flat out
Yeah.
broke because of that.
Yeah, he's got an AFK miner as well. Oh, what
He has
happened
no
there?
tanks. It just, yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
You can't have your miner on gold. Maybe for a little bit, but if it gets a full truckload and then goes back, you're pretty fucked.
2 miners killed. Oh my goodness. Connie's almost get the war factory. Oh, and almost getting a third. Oh, he's gonna get the war. Oh, he's gonna get the war with the 2 Connies. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness. Yeah.
He gets it. Yeah, it's GG. Yeah, that's rough. I've had that happen a couple times, dude, where we're just trying to do too much. You know, you're trying to put Connies in structures, you're trying to put engineers in oil, engineers in the port, and you just forget about your miner that's mining gems.
Yeah, yeah.
It's that'll get you.
MCV goes
Player
down.
defeated.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. True, true. 20-minute games. Oh my goodness.
These guys are like, let's just get this shit over with ASAP.
Mm-hmm. Dude needs to go back to bed. Oh my goodness. Not a map pick by Monster. He's been picking all the maps so far. Split level by Kapow.
Yeah.
Let's go. Last 16 players. Best of the 9. Let's go. Steve will spawn at the bottom. Ed at the top. Steve will go for the gems on the right side of his base, and so will add the gems spread along the lake there. I like going for those first two if I spawn top. Yeah, exactly this. Yeah. If you spawn bottom, I'd go for the other gems first. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think you want to rev closer to the gems or something. I don't know. If that makes sense. There it is. From Steve. Different builds. Ed has a miner on ore. Does not build a rev at the top yet.
Interesting. We see Steve here with going one miner less. So maybe it'll be Steve here putting the pressure on Ed this game.
Yeah. And they're both on 4 miners. And gets a miner drone. Top left. Steve getting the miner. So that will force a service depot.
We have to build a second ref to get to this ore patch down here.
The
Bottom.
one from Steve?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to build, like, you have to stretch. It's a little further away.
Yeah. Add moving MCV, not deploying it yet. There it goes.
And your refinery is spaced away from the ore.
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying.
I think in open RA2 you can like twist the building, right? You can turn it around.
You
Was
can
it
turn it
open?
around?
In open RA2, I believe, right? I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
MCV move from
would be nice
Steve.
if you could do that.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
No, Steve will successfully move as well. There was a drone or somewhere from Ed. It's gone now. What's the tank numbers? 10-10. Ed is a miner ahead. He placed the ref top right. So once Steve does that, he should have the same amount of miners as Ed as well. Split from Steve to the right side. Ed sees
One
it.
of these players could maybe tap, but split's coming out. Steve's got a nice little split here on the bottom, but I think Ed sees it.
Yeah, Ed sees it
That's
top
kinda
right.
top right.
They're both on triple war. It's pretty equal, pretty equal. I think it's gonna come down to TC. Oh, a lot more tanks on the right side from Ed.
He isn't pushing left, so Steve should be able to even that out. Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine we'd see tech coming out soon here.
Yeah, radar is out for both players. Battle Lab should follow. I think they have a pretty healthy eco.
As the game goes on, these patches on the sides are going to be vital. More and more vital.
Battle Lab is out for Steve. And for Ed.
The Deso here gets a couple dogs. He sees it though. Not much going on here.
Not much going on. They're playing this game very carefully. Iron Curtains should come up anytime soon for both of them. There it is for both of them at the exact same time.
Same time.
Yeah.
Yep, same time. Probably gonna come down to who has the better IC here. Probably what'll happen. I think if you can pop your IC off close to your opponents, then just go in and dive that IC. You should
Look at this. Kirov. It's not often we see a Kirov on split level.
Potentially going to push this. Steve maybe going to go for the trade here. He's not moving his tanks. Yep, he's going for the trade. Better spam them drones out.
Oh, the Kirov's not gonna get much. Ed is already in Steve's base on the the left side. Oh, Kirov will survive.
Ooh, nice play there. That was a nice play. It's on yellow though, but Steve down at the bottom here. Is he gonna have enough tanks to hold this?
Elite full health for Ed.
Yeah, that elite is just doing work.
Both of them losing their IC. And that elite comes out for Steve. And now Ed coming with a second army on the right side.
I think Ed might be in a bit of trouble here because he's mining dirt. Steve doesn't have a lot of miners himself either.
Oh, getting
Ed
value.
looks to be in maybe a little worse position here.
I think so too. Ed still has his
tanks.
MCV. Yep.
Oh yeah, he's got way less tanks. Steve has like 7 to 8 tanks down at the bottom.
Indeed. And the elite is there as well.
I don't know.
Steve not winning top right. Where's his split coming from? Yeah.
I don't know if that was worth it. I don't know if that going up that side there and losing all those tanks was worth that. Those miners weren't doing much up there. I don't think that was worth it, but still gonna be even on tanks, and he's got the elite as long as he doesn't recklessly lose it.
Steve is broke though, so Ed is catching up, especially after that weird split on the right side from Steve.
I think if Steve can get some fodder here, he'd be all right, but he's broke. Ed kind of broke too.
Targets the barracks, gets the barracks.
But that elite is gonna do so much work though.
Yeah, the elite cleaning up on the right side. Advantage.
Ed's gonna take those miners out. If he can hold, I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold this. He's gonna spam drones probably. Yep, there come the drones. Steve's gotta sack these wars or something. I don't know if going towards the miners are the right play.
Going for the miners. You should watch out for that. Ah, the elite gets droned.
Yeah, I don't know if the miners there was the right play, because now you're gonna lose all your tanks. I think he should have sacked the wars, but
and now an elite for Ed.
now he's dead because he has nothing behind it. Couple drones, but Ed doesn't have any miners either though.
No,
so
Ed is on 0 miners.
Maybe it was the play. Steve does have a miner left. Maybe it was the play.
It's 2 rhinos on the field.
Ed built a miner though. So he's not out of this yet then.
Also going for the same gems across the bridge, doing exactly what Steve is doing. Can Steve get the miner droned?
Yeah, but he does have a repair depot, so it's tough.
Yeah.
Those drones aren't going to be as powerful.
Steve had a second miner out as well from the war factory. Does not have a barracks, Steve.
Now he's got a second miner. It's not mining anything though.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know what. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Two miners versus one, but they're both on dead
Mhm.
dead freaking ore, man. This is probably gonna take a little while.
Yeah. Both players selling off a few buildings.
Steve with the third miner, trying to get the miner advantage here, even if there's not a lot of ore on the map, just trying to play the miner game here, and he's up 2 miners now, so his eco should be a little bit better than Ed's maybe. Ed maybe just gonna push in here, sensing he's maybe falling behind a little bit.
Miner top right defense against the drone.
We have a split with that elite tank, but it's not really gonna do much with the drones though.
Ooh, 2 tanks got
Get
drones.
2 tank drone.
The veteran.
Not gonna be able to send them back either.
Nope.
I'd
There
say
goes.
pretty good value out of them drones.
Steve is top right, killing the last miner of Ed. Gets it. Elite
Probably
split.
gonna be it, unless Ed has a good micro here with his elite. Oh,
Oh.
wow, he got them both.
Oh, gets
but
it.
the other one goes in. Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably gonna be game.
Oh, goes for the war factory. No, it's not
Ult
gonna
it.
get it. Nope. And
Yeah,
now
that's
elite
gonna be
for
game.
Steve. Yep. Wow, what a game. Here we go, game number 4. For the first time this series, it is Ed's map pick. And this is the map he picked. It is Frozen Fate by Polye. And Ed will switch it up to Allied America. And Ed will spawn on the right side, yellow player. 2 oils each. And Monster will spawn on the left side, the red player, sticking to Iraq. Also 2 oils. Let's see, a lot of gems here near your base already for good eco in the beginning. And then I think you should stretch from your oil to get the next batch of, or next gems, I think, yeah. Ooh. AFC first for Ed, Jared. I like it.
Yep, he's gonna bring the try to force some plaque, anti-air, and then Steve going 0.
Steve
Probably
is
looking to pressure this
0.
Derek down here.
Yeah.
This is a little dangerous with a player going 0, although Ed does go war right after it, so he's prepared. He's prepared.
Oh.
He's flashing the cash.
Gets the early oil snipe top left.
You know, the 1 expansion point down. Just looking
Yep.
to destroy the eco here.
Yeah, goes for the
Steve's
red.
not even realizing this.
No, he's gonna lose it
Wow.
as well. Oh,
Yeah,
and
he's
he has
gonna
no
lose it.
second ref. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Done. Steve dominating the ground. Ed might get countered here hard.
Oh, but
Unless he
there's
can
no
get some
flak
stuff
in
done.
Steve's base though.
Yeah.
That's a power
has the
plant.
power done.
Steve is low power. There's a para in Steve's base as well.
Yep. I'd like to see Ed get a few of these miners on gems, but he's so preoccupied with pressuring that he'll lose these Rockies here if he isn't careful. Yeah, Ed's eco, those miners on the ore up there really
Yeah.
killed Ed's eco.
Yep.
Gonna take him a second here to restabilize.
And now free
Gonna have
oil
to
for Monster.
Yeah, he's gonna have to concede it because he just doesn't have enough to contest it. Good split from Ed coming here. On the top
Split.
left here.
Yep. Steve sees it. He's gonna send all of his tanks back.
Nice sentry
Nice
placement.
sentry, I was about to say, yep.
Feels like Steve is slowly getting control of this game here. Hasn't lost any miners. Just out tanking heavily.
They split 3 rhinos to the top.
Yep. Good play, because then you harass the miners, keep them busy. I mean, Ed can't really defend this well.
Steve has the tank numbers here. He's got the OP rhino numbers, I should say. Targeting miners at the top. Ooh. Miners on low HP.
This is gonna be rough for Ed.
This is scary. The Paras all the way at the bottom. Targeting the war. Catch the war.
That was a little risky, but
Yeah.
does get the war snipe. You just don't want to lose your whole army for it. But
No. Dogs in the back for Ed. They're equal on the amount of tanks now. Well, Steve is 2 rhinos ahead.
yeah,
Ed cannot
and
push
Ed not
this
making
either.
rhinos,
Mm-mm.
or not making grizzlies. Just got his war back up.
Nice use of the para, but Steve does not care. Bulldozes his way through.
Just out tanking too much here.
Yeah. And the tanks back at home will clean up the rest of the Grizzlies. It's looking really well for Steve. And he says play your game. Oh my god. The trash talk continues. Oh
No
my
love
God.
lost here, I can tell that.
No.
No love lost here. Ed at this point just trying to make something happen, which, I mean, you can't blame
Yeah.
him.
Player defeated.
And Ed goes down. We're all tied up. 2-2. I love it when the game gets to tech and they bring out
Yep.
the Naval or the Kirov, you know. That's
Yeah,
the
you see all
units I
sorts
want to
of stuff.
see. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I like to see some dreads, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Tech, Naval, Dreads. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was
Yeah. I see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Map pick by Ed, the path more traveled. Last 16 players in the tournament. Let's go. I believe, but I'm not sure. We'll have to look at the bracket. But I believe the winner will face Gino in the quarterfinals.
We got an NG here that went to the middle. Oh, just taking time to divvy it out. Lose these Connies here.
Both players getting all the tech. The red player's monster on the left side. Ed, the yellow player on the right. They both know. Let's see. Steve did not go a miner from the war. Oh, he did, but that's a very late miner. What the fuck?
Very late. Wow. Yeah, that was very late. Ed is 2 tanks and just
Yeah.
as many miners.
Yeah, but Ed went a miner
went a
from the
drone.
war as well.
Yeah, and he went a drone. He went drone. I guess Steve did too. Maybe he just had a very late war. I don't know. I don't know how you could be that far behind. They both won 1 miner. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
3.
Double war.
Steve.
Double war for Ed as well.
Okay, maybe Steve. Actually, Steve won an extra miner. Yeah, Steve won an extra miner. That explains it. I was wondering how he could be so out tanked.
Yeah.
Tough hold here.
Double sentry. Oh.
Oh,
Wants
he
to
could have
pick-
got that tank.
Yeah. Wanted to pick up the reinforcements coming in. He has a
Sentry
nice
ready.
sentry. Yeah.
Nice.
And that will swing it in. Nope. It will not swing it in Monster's favor.
He's able to hold out though.
Yeah.
Not bad. Got a para standing AFK up here in the right corner.
Oh.
Wonder if he's gonna see that and snipe at Derek. Probably just too preoccupied. Don't see any movement yet.
Oh no, that was a good hold for Monster. Being 2 miners up at the moment. He's on 5 miners versus 4 now from Ed.
I'd like to see him use this para top right. I was just sitting here. He's clearly forgotten about it.
Yep. Forward radar. Yeah, there he goes.
Probably pop the Desos. I think Ed's gonna be able to save that Derek. You know, he doesn't even see it.
Uh-oh, he doesn't know.
Here's get that Deso out there and push them back. Good Derek snipe. Deso work.
Ed out tanking by a lot though. By 5.
He's up a ward. He's even the miner count out. Although this refinery, this forward refinery here is not well placed at all. But it's not really affecting him at the moment. Actually, both his refineries are not well placed at all. for Ed.
No, indeed. Split from Ed at the bottom. There's a para from Ed at the top left. Gonna get that oil.
Yep.
Gets it. Oh, Steve, Deso's his own tank.
That was just not good.
Oh my goodness.
That was not good.
What was that?
I'm not really noticing this eco problem. He hasn't really tried teching. He hasn't really, he's just pumping tanks.
That's better.
Yeah, what the Deso's kind of eating Steve's tanks alive.
But the
I don't think he has
preparation,
enough.
the preparation that went into it, bro.
Yeah,
Puts
the
it in the
preparation. I don't
flag.
know.
Puts it in the
Steve is
flag.
teched.
Puts it in the flag, moves it a meter, and then deploys everything, bro. Oh my.
Steve on tech. I mean, he's ahead.
Yeah,
I mean, he is ahead.
He's got the battle
How is he
map
gonna
out.
use this though? I mean, I don't think you could. You have enough tanks to build a Kirov. I don't think you can build a Kirov and hold this. It'd be very hard. He's out-tanked a lot. So maybe he's going Kurt. I don't know.
Oh
But,
man. Oh man. Ed is out tanking by 10, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Although he's gonna lose 3 tanks down here.
Yeah. IC is out
He's-
for
he-
Steve.
Yeah. So Steve just needs Steve's got to try and hold on somehow. It is a tough map to break camp on, but
At some point, you need to go to the middle with all your miners. I mean, there's not much to mine anymore. Here
Ed
comes
is just,
Ed.
Ed is
yeah.
out. Yeah, he's just out tanking by a lot.
Yeah, still by 10. Split at the top.
This would be impressive if Steve could hold this.
Yeah.
Ooh, but Ed's tank's getting caught though. He lost 2 tanks. Control so far from Steve. Ed just looking to push in, trying to find a way to push in here before this curtain pops off. He's got 1:30 to do it. I don't know if that's the fight you want to take, Steve.
30 seconds to IC. Ed's knocking at your front door.
Don't
Nice
destroy that
Desos.
IC.
Is he targeting it? Not yet. IC is
Oh,
ready.
he's got the IC. Pop the IC, man.
Oh, pop it on the elite. Oh, IC is ready, Steve.
Okay, that's fine.
Saves the IC. Oh my goodness. Very
Wow.
nice hold
Well
from Steve.
played.
Wow.
Very well played.
I thought he needed an IC to hold. He's gonna use
I
it
did too.
offensively. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Which is perhaps what he was waiting for. What he wanted to do is probably use it offensively.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you don't have the tanks and you lose the game right there, then your IC is obviously no good. So props to him for holding it off. I would have popped that IC though.
Pops it now.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
That should be game in Monster's favor. Wow.
Player defeated.
And Steve's in the lead. 3-game winning streak. Oof. Here you go, game
What do you
number
think about-
6. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What do you think about this map, Doof?
Ooh, a lot of eco. A lot of eco.
Do you move MCV mid here early, or you just
If-
kind of build down the side?
I have this well, I always think if we're playing against an allied player, I would move mid immediately after War Factory. When I when I just started off playing 1v1s, I would always move my MCV after War Factory, you know, going mid. After I got droned by Revo, and I almost wanted to uninstall. But anyways, there he goes. Add moving MCV right after War Factory here.
Right away.
Right away.
You don't give a shit. There's a drone out. I don't know
There's-
if the drone keeps it though. I don't think so.
No, Steve is not moving middle. So Ad going mid, he will make it there.
No.
So he was listening in on my story. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
But after a while, I didn't think that was the right move anymore to do that. I mean, you can survive pretty well just stretching on the right side or left side going down or up. Even with somebody in the middle. You know, so I started playing that game. Didn't worry too much about going middle. There's a lot of eco in the middle though. Oh yeah, versus
A lot
Allied,
of
I would
times if
always
the game
move.
goes. Yeah, a lot of times if the game goes kind of later, you see these people who take the mid, they get both these gem patches, but then for some reason a lot of people will fail to build off their expansion at home, and it
Yeah.
kind of costs them late game. Versus those who tend to stay usually are going right down the side of the map, you know.
Correct. Oh, Steve's miner got droned. He will save it. Now, but versus Allied, I will move mid immediately after War Factory. I think, yeah. As a Soviet, you can do that, I think.
Just don't feel the big threat there.
No.
Boost.
Double war from Ed already. Yeah, he's getting the gems.
He's gotta get these
Steve's
miners on
miner.
these gems.
Steve miners again, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gotta get these miners over here on gems, or he's gonna start having eco problems.
Okay, I think he sees it.
Yeah, you gotta get these gems over, these miners over on gems. You gotta get a second war up ASAP because he's starting to fall behind on tanks. I'm assuming. I don't know what the count is, but I would assume so. He's down 2 wars to 1.
Yeah, but he's down by 3. Does have home field advantage. Oh, his tanks are targeting the dogs. Not looking good for Steve.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Just the tanks just shooting the dogs. You can see that immediately.
Defeated.
And Steve
Yeah.
goes down and we're all tied up. Oh my goodness.
Oof.
We go game number 7. We've spawned on Pirate Bay. This is a map pick by Monster Steve, who just lost the game on Desert Island. We're all tied up, 3-3 the score. Pirate Bay by Shin Sven. Apparently he's Dutch. Don't know about that. I've been told. Last 16 players, best of the rest tournament, boys. We've got Monster Steve, the red player on the left side, and Ed, the yellow player on the right. And we've got Jared in the booth. Let's go. Pretty awesome games till now, Jared.
Yeah, they've been pretty close. There've been some Been some pretty good ones.
Indeed. Oh, Chad is asking for the predictions. Let's have a look at the predictions while it loads. Let me see. It's 53% on Ed and 47% on Monster. Pretty even, while Ed is coming down with some Connies.
Yep.
No tanks for Steve yet.
Steve looked like he anticipated this coming. He's got a prophylactic sentry there on the oil, but
Oh, he kind of
he's
wasted his
just pumping
drone.
sentries.
Yeah.
He is pumping sentries out. I'd like to see him get a repair on that sentry. That was way too late.
Gonna lose the airport.
He's prepared for this though. He's hammered out miners behind it, but he's down 3 tanks. That's a lot of tanks to be down.
There's
That
one
is a
drone
lot
out.
of tanks to be down. Defense, but
And the drone always going for the tank being targeted by the sentry, so he keeps losing that drone.
defense so far from Steve. Wow.
Yeah, and another
That's
sentry.
impressive. Very impressive defense.
Oh,
so far.
the micro. I love it. Wow. Sending
Nice
away
micro.
that damage miner there. And in the meantime, he's able to keep on building. He's got
Oh,
a
and
ref
Ed
at the
did
top
not
left.
capture his Derrick. Now he just captured his Derrick in
Oh,
the top
shit.
right.
Top
Wow.
right, yeah.
Wow. That's rough because I think Ed was.
Did everybody witness the missing shots?
Ed's pretty much given up at this point, I think. Well, I don't know about that. I shouldn't say that, but he's in some trouble here.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of trouble because he's broke as heck, and he was late capturing that Derrick. Set
Yeah.
that power down. Now he's way behind on the gems, and Steve is just.
Steve on
5
double
miners,
war
he's
factory, yeah. Oh, wow,
This
wow,
is
wow,
gonna
wow.
be very hard to come back from. Yeah, he's down 2 wars now. He's gonna be out tanked by a lot here soon, quick.
11 to 8 now. Steve, 3 tanks ahead. GG
that's
called.
GG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play that one back, says Ed. Ed saying
that
his
one back,
thanks for
Ed says.
missing shots.
What a terrible spot
Game number 8. Monster gets the right side spawn and he says spawn and he says it's a terrible spawn.
I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's. I
Left
feel
side
like,
for
I
Ed.
like Coldest. Coldest is a good map.
Yeah, Coldest is good map.
Go ahead, dude.
No, Coldest is a good map, I think. For the right side, you just place your war on top of that barracks and place a ref top left, right? And then get the gems. That's the gems in the middle there. What's it called? That right middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, like that. Just like that. Yeah.
Actually, I would argue that Ed has a worse spot because if you look at where his war factory is and his miners where he would put a ref, his miners have to travel all the way across ore to get to his second gem patch. And if you look at the other spot, they missed that. They don't have nearly as much ore to travel again.
2 refs on the gems, and this miner got droned from Ed immediately after coming out of that war factory. Steve's gonna save his miner. His miner got droned as well. A lot of miners.
These second
from the
patch
war
of
factory.
gems feel like they're a long way away from Ed's base.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Both broke.
Ed needs a ref on the ore. There it is.
Here it comes. I imagine he'll get a second war up, probably at least a second war, maybe a third up before he moves. Maybe just 2, I don't know. going more minors.
Monster a minor ahead here. Double war factory for Ed. So Ed going production, Steve going for the eco. There's the second war from Steve.
I'm gonna say Ed is probably hammering out a third war as we speak. Steve too, and then both will move probably.
There it is. You're right. Third war for Ed. Third war for Steve.
I do like Steve's position a little better just because he's got 2 patches of Ori's on versus Ed having 6 miners on 1 patch. It is a bigger patch, but it's kind of annoying to have to deal with.
And that annoying drone finally gets a miner. The miner on gems there. Steve will save it and is now able to move his MCV top right. Incoming is Ed.
Is
Sold.
Ed is sold. 4 wars and sold. I don't mind it. He's saying, all right, we're gonna meet here, and this is it.
Yep.
Look for Ed to maybe he might delay the attack, maybe a half a minute or so, and maybe not.
Reinforcements from Ed being cut off.
Ed getting pinched. This is I don't know if this is a fight he wants to take.
Not looking good for Ed.
And it's not looking good. He got in too deep there and he got pinched.
Yeah, he got pinched there.
Lost the tanks. Not over yet. He does have 4 wars, but it's not looking great. He's just about out of ore too. He's gotta pull this out.
Yeah.
Soon.
And Steve just placed the ref top right. He has a miner on gems again.
Steve just has to hold for another minute or 2 and the game's over. All he has to do is hold.
The split on the bottom right. Now picking up what's coming out of the war factory is Ed.
Ed is going broke, but he has a lot of tanks at home coming.
Yeah.
Just keeping him busy. He's gonna go in maybe.
Ed is out tanking.
I just don't know if it's enough. I don't. Gotta click tanks down.
Bring over the miners.
That might do it.
Yep.
That's
Miners helping out.
Yep. That is probably gonna do it. Steve survived. Ed was on a time window there with selling the MCV, and he just didn't get it done.
No.
Now he's officially broke. So.
Yeah, he's
Gotta make
dead,
something
bro.
happen here, or he's done. I don't know if he can maybe click tanks down.
Nah, Steve's got the fodder. Steve got the numbers. Steve played really well on coldest.
Yep.
And Steve will meet Gino in the quarters.
As long as he doesn't forget tanks, I would say he's probably gonna win this. Unless Ed can somehow get a random elite or something. But yeah, he's pretty much done. He's done. But you know, Ed for sure will play this out. I don't think he's gonna just quit.
Yeah. And now dogs
Might not have a
incoming.
choice
GG's called by Monster Steve. Ed says
Yep.
GG's.
Will Ed quit though? That's the real question.
Only drones out. Ed is on 5 minus. Steve is on 9.
Player defeated.
There we go. There's the GGs.
And Ed is eliminated. Oof. Oof, oof, oof,
Boy.
oof.
I did not expect that, to be honest. I thought Ed would go a little
GGs.
further, but it happens.
Yeah. 5-3 the final score. Steve knocking Ed out. Let me fix it on the bracket. So the first quarterfinals is
Steve, that'll be a good
Gino
one.
versus Steve. Yeah. Let's pay out the predictions first. Let's see for Ed versus Monster. Predictions were 53% on Ed, 47 on Monster Steve. Steve taking it. Steve OP.
Steve OP. Who do we have next?
Let me see. Oops. Let's have a look at the brackets, boys. Let's see. So the first quarterfinals is known as Gino versus Monster in the last 8. That's the first quarterfinals. Steve knocking out Ed in the last 16.